Today, we're going to talk about something really transformative. How you can discover your purpose in life by helping others. For a few days, I've been doing everything to do with content except for creating videos. Now, I've already planned out the scripts, got the downloads, put them down on paper so they real to me. And, but I just, haven't been getting to it. I just been doing other things. And then it hit to me, your message. The message was how to achieve my purpose by helping others. And that kind of clicked. It resonated with me because I'm like, well, I'm not putting the videos out, so I can't be helping nobody. So if I'm not helping anybody, I'm not achieving my purpose at the same time. So let me sit down and get these videos out. So if you ever found yourself questioning what your purpose is, or if you're seeking a more meaningful existence, then you're at the right spot today. But first, before we start, let's kind of put it on a different player field. Let's put it in a story format. So we'll talk about a guy named Eric. Eric was what you might call a regular guy. He had a steady job, small group of close friends, and spent weekends enjoying the simple pleasures of life. But beneath that ordinary surface, Eric felt a sense of restlessness. He couldn't shake the feeling that there was something more out there for him. You see, Eric was always compassionate. He was always a compassionate person. From a young age, he found joy in lending a hand to those in need, whether it was volunteering at the community events or simply checking in on the elderly in the neighborhood. He felt a profound sense of satisfaction when he was able to offer his support. However, as he settled into his daily routine, the feeling of fulfillment began to fade. He wondered if there was a way to bring that sense of purpose back in his life. So one sunny afternoon, while taking a stroll through a local park, Eric noticed a small group. He looked in this group, and most of them were all children playing on the swings. He remembered how much joy he felt as a child when he played games with friends. But as he watched, he noticed some children sitting alone on the sidelines looking a bit lost. In that moment, something clicked inside Eric. He decided to approach them. With a friendly smile, he struck up a conversation. Before long, Eric was leading a game of tag, encouraging everyone to join in. Now, the thrill of laughter echoed through the park, and he felt a warm glow of happiness wash over him. It was a simple act, but the joy he experienced was immense. Those few moments ignited a spark within Eric. He realized that helping others, particularly children, brought him a sense of purpose he had been searching for. Inspired by that day in the park, Eric began to brainstorm ideas on how to help children in his community. He remembered how he had benefited from mentorship when he was younger, and he felt a calling to do the same for others. So he gathered his thoughts and eventually decided to establish a mentorship program aimed at guiding the local kids. The program's goal was simple: to provide support and encouragement for those who might not have it at home. With determination, Eric set out to bring his vision to reality. He spent weeks engaging with community leaders, schools, and parents, sharing his idea. The response was overwhelmingly positive. People were excited about the prospect of a program that could help shape the lives of their children. The local community center offered him a space to hold meetings and activities. With the support of the community, Eric finally launched his mentorship program, Kids in Motion. The first event was a resounding success. Children arrived filled with curiosity and excitement, and parents expressed their gratitude for the initiative. Eric quickly became a beloved figure in the neighborhood, known for his kindness and dedication. Each week, he organized activities that emphasized teamwork, creativity, and confidence building. They played games, engaged in arts and crafts, and shared stories of their lives. Each child brought their unique personality, and together they discovered the power of friendship. As the weeks turned into months, Eric noticed remarkable changes in the children. Some who had once struggled with expressing themselves began to speak up, gaining confidence each day. Others formed friendships that blossomed into unbreakable bonds. Eric realized that he was not just helping them, they were in turn transforming him. He learned from their resilience, their joy, and their imagination. But it wasn't just the activities that made the biggest impact, it was the connections formed during those moments. Eric provided a safe space for the children to share their thoughts and feelings. They would talk about their dreams, fears, and challenges they faced. He listened, offered guidance, and above all, let them know they were valued. These moments of genuine interaction became the heartbeat of his program. One day, while sitting with a few kids, Eric was surprised to hear one of them, a shy girl named Mia, share her ambition to become an astronaut. Initially hesitant, she opened up about her love for space and science. With encouraging words, Eric sparked her enthusiasm further, suggesting that they could start a little project together to learn more about the solar system. What started as a casual chat quickly evolved into a mini science club, inspiring a whole group of kids to explore the interest in science technology, and then beyond. As time went on, Eric's effort began to ripple outwards. The mentorship program exploded, attracting volunteers who shared his vision of building a supportive community for the children. Parents began to participate, and the entire community felt a renewed sense of connection. There were workshops and events that brought families together, creating a network of support and growth. Through this journey, Eric learned that purpose isn't just found, it's built through collective efforts and the bonds formed along the way. Helping others had ignited a fire in him, rekindling a passion he thought he had lost. He found not only joy in giving and receiving the love and gratitude from others, the laughter, the shared experiences, and the growth they all underwent together added layers of meaning to his life. In the end, Eric discovered that life's true purpose often stems from helping others. By embracing that calling, he not only transformed the lives of those around him, but also found a deeper understanding of his own journey. So in that story, it's to go back to show that we often associate purpose with achieving personal success. But here's a thought. What if the key to finding true fulfillment lies in serving others? In today's discussion, we'll explore how engaging in acts of kindness doesn't just add value to the lives of others, but also enriches your own joy, your own life in a profound way with lasting satisfaction. So, if you're ready to tap into your purpose and leave a positive mark on the world, let's get right to it. That's what you're here for today. Now, let's start with a fundamental aspect of our human experience, the universal search for purpose and meaning. At some point, everyone grapples with questions like, why am I here? Or what am I meant to do? This quest for purpose is inherent to the human condition. I don't think anybody at one point in their life didn't wonder that. We all want to feel that our lives matter and that we make a difference in some way. I mean, it's inherent, you know what I mean? You want to be somebody. However, many people mistakenly look for this purpose in external validation such as wealth, status, or material possessions. You'll see that a lot if you just look at it social media. People, not everybody. Well, I guess it's the people that they can only go after fancy restaurants so they can post, you know what I mean, their meals to make other people feel, you know what I mean, about them. Now, I say that to say this. You might be just somebody who like post people like me. I don't go to fancy restaurants for one, you know what I mean? But I do like Ma and Pa dining joint. I like going to little local restaurants. And, I always support the business by their food. You know what I mean? Taking photos, and they know what I'm doing because you know they know. A lot of people know I'm a Google. I forgot what they call them now. Google review or something, whatever. I've been doing that for like the last 7 years, and I'm like one of the big dudes as far as food reviews. But I don't go to like fancy restaurants. I go to places that most people don't normally go. They look past. I love mom and pop restaurants. But anyway, that's another story. It's worth noting that even when individuals achieve these things, they frequently find themselves feeling unfulfilled. Why is that? Because the essence of purpose isn't rooted in what we accumulate, but rather in what we contribute to those around us. To illustrate this, let me share a personal personal story. There was a time in my life when I chased achievement after achievement, thinking they would give me a sense of fulfillment, but I often found myself feeling empty. It wasn't until I shifted my focus towards helping others that everything changed. By serving and supporting those around me, I discovered a deeper sense of meaning. So, how exactly does helping others lead to discovering your purpose? First, consider this. Service creates meaning. Service creates meaning. When you transition your focus from self-centered pursuits to contributing to the well-being of others, you unlock a profound sense of fulfillment. Every small act of kindness or support enriches your own life, adding layers of meaning to your everyday existence. Second, those who lead purposeful lives often have one thing in common. They serve others. Now, you don't need to start a nonprofit organization or abandon your career to embrace this concept. Nah, that's not necessary. It's not necessary. You find something inside your niche. Let's just say I used the example the other day. Let's say that you are a computer programmer, but because everybody that you hang around or everybody that you're surrounded by are computer programmers, so you kind of feel like I'm just a computer programmer. But at the local YMCA or the local Boys and Girls Club, there are kids who don't have a computer in their house. So you creating a separate program, a program to volunteer your time, is like, to them, it's like, you just put them on a spaceship to go to the moon. So what it really means is integrating acts of service into your daily routine. Let's look at some real life examples. Take well-known figures like Mother Teresa or Martin Luther King Jr., who rooted their lives' work in helping others. Their commitment to service not only brought about significant change, but also gave their lives tremendous meaning. You might also have a story of someone in your life who found their sense of purpose through service. And those stories are inspiring to all of us. Sorry about that. Now, let's talk about the power of impact. One of the most fulfilling aspects of helping others is witnessing the changes it brings about. The ripple effect of kindness is real. One simple act of compassion can spark another, creating a chain reaction of positivity in the community. Imagine the profound impact if everyone committed to performing just one small act of service each day. We also have countless stories of individuals who have made significant differences in their lives or in the lives of people in their community or even on a global scale. Think of someone who initiated a community project that blossomed into something far bigger that ever envisioned. I don't watch sports, but I do. For some odd reason, I do have certain people in sports that I will, latch on to like. One of those happened to be LeBron James, and it's not just because he's a mutant, because the man is a mutant, but he's an X-Man, he's a real live X-Man. But it's the things that he does outside of his community. So I lived I was right outside of Detroit, Michigan, a few years ago, and so I was like 35 minutes away from Ohio, where I was at. I was in Milan, which is Ann Arbor. Y'all might know Ann Arbor, Michigan, where the college is at. Well, so not Toledo, Ohio was like 35 minutes away from where I was at. Was it Toledo? I think it was Toledo. But anyway, Ohio was right there. So we think we see poverty, we know poverty, but Cleveland, Ohio is on a poverty level times whoa, you know. So a lot of people don't know what LeBron did for that community of Cleveland with establishing businessmen, business women. I mean, like, he invested in areas that was just like should have been tore down. So anyway, that's but like I said, he did things. His what he did, even though that people might have been mad, like other people, oh, he left Cleveland and went to the Lakers, blah blah blah. He's jockeying. Well, the people in Cleveland don't look at him like that because they know what he did in Cleveland. So, but these stories illustrate how powerful your actions can be. Moreover, seeing the direct impact of what you can reinforce on your own or your own sense of purpose, your appreciation you receive and the transformations that you witness become motivating forces, driving you to continue making contributions. Helping others isn't just about satisfying a personal need. It fundamentally alters how we view life. When we focus excessively on ourselves, our challenges and problems, things can feel overwhelmingly heavy. However, when we shift our attention to others, our own troubles often seem more manageable, giving us a broader sense of interconnectedness. And I know y'all worry about that saying that says that show gratitude because somebody else always has it worse. There is somebody else out there that would pray to have your troubles or whatever, you know. So, but research has shown that those who actively engage in acts of kindness and generosity experience greater happiness and life satisfaction. This joy derived from contributing to the well-being of others far surpasses the fleeting joy that comes from material success. I know you might say, yeah, but I mean, I've been there where I've had buku amounts of money coming in at times, and I mean, it could be just me, but it didn't. I wasn't satisfied. Put it like that, because it seemed like how much money I made, it just moved my goal of how much more. You know, what I mean, it just kept moving. The scale kept moving. So, but anyway, so by helping others, we also cultivate gratitude, empathy, and compassion. It deepens our connections with the people around us and enriches our relationships completely. So, how can you begin to find your purpose through helping others? Start by identifying your passions and talents. Again, like I said, with the guy who's computer programmer, to him that may seem minuscule, but to somebody else, the opportunity to learn that without having to pay thousands of dollars to do it, it's like, whoa. And I say that you could be a nail tech. You could be the eye tech, you know, with the girls who do the eyelashes, whatever. You know, though you contributing, you giving back that skill set, because a lot of people have this pessimist mindset. They feel like it's not enough, so everybody's in competition. You see that on YouTube all the time. But when you become looking at the cup half full, you know that there's always going to be enough. The people you train are not necessarily going to take money out your mouth. So ask yourself, what you naturally excel at and what do you enjoy doing? Think about how you can leverage those skills to create a positive impact in the lives of others. Now, I say kids, but it doesn't have to be kids. There's adults right now that I know would love to learn computer programming. Will learn. I mean, let's say on YouTube. Man, there's so many people out there. Well, they like to learn how to edit. There's people out there who learn how to, you know, make better videos. You know what I mean? But you know, whatever. So there's skills that you have that you can help somebody else, or you can help a lot of people. Now, look for ways to serve. These don't have to be grand gestures. Consistent small acts of kindness can have a substantial impact. Consider volunteering in your local community, mentoring someone who could, use some guidance, or simply being present for a friend in need. Most importantly, don't wait for the perfect opportunity to act. Purpose can be found in the everyday moments, in how you treat those around you, in the kindness you extend, and in your contributions to the world. A lot of people ask me all the time, like, hey man, why are you always giving the people homeless money, or those people on the corners money? And I tell them, because I'm one tribulation to being in the position that they could be. Some people have not ever really stopped and talked to those people. They feel like those people are there because they did something wrong, or because drugs and alcohol. That's not necessarily true. And most of the time, if you hear the stories, most of the time it ain't even close to being true. So I help the people, and people are like, oh, they're going to use it for drugs. I said, what if they don't use it for drugs? You don't know. Why do you automatically go to the negative? So I don't always give them money, but I do give them. I give them something because they're appreciative of a bottle of water. Like the other day, I was coming from HEB, and I had bought these two new types of bags of chips that they had out, and I couldn't wait to get home to try those chips. But when I got to the light, there was a woman there, and she asked for $1. And I was like, I don't have $1, but I have these chips. And I really wanted those chips, but she was much more appreciative of those chips than I was. So I said, I got some chips. She said, oh yes, and I gave her the chips. So anyway, I do those things because, like say, it could be me, and because I see God in that person. So I say it is a verse in the Bible where they tell you to be leery of how you treat people, because you could be entertaining angels without knowing. So anyway, that's my thing. Why I help people, those people. As we as we wrap up today's discussion, I encourage you to reflect on how you can help others, and in doing so, bring more purpose in your own life. I would love to hear your plans. Man, let me know what you plan on doing. What type of skills that you got that you can offer, that you can help somebody with, that you just realize, hey man, I can get this game with somebody. Let me know. Put it in the comments. Drop a comment below so we can inspire one another. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're updated on all our future content. We're a family now. Mustard seeds. Yes. So, thank you for joining me today. And remember, your purpose is closer than you think. Often, it starts with helping just one person. Stay inspired. I'll catch you in the next video. I love you. And you know what the rest is? There's nothing you can do about it. See you in the next video.